Hello there, Appa baseball fans. This is Tigerbob here from Bay City, Michigan. Gonna replay the 1991 World Series, Atlanta versus Minnesota. Minnesota is home tonight in Game 1 of the World Series. Atlanta got here by beating Pittsburgh 4-3 in the National League Championship Series with a 4-0 shutout in Game 7 versus Minnesota. They're more well rested as they beat Toronto 4-1. And we are in American League Park, and back in 1991 what they did is the home field, that's the rules they use for the DH. So for the first 2 games of the World Series here, we will be using the DH. And then when they go back to Atlanta for games 3, 4, and 5, there will be no DH. It is October 19th, 1991. It's a Saturday night. First pitch is at 7:30. Starting for Atlanta tonight will be the left-hander Charlie Liebrandt. He's Preston. He's going to start the first game, even though he was their number 4 starter in the National League Championship Series. As Atlanta played the 7 games, and they were not able to get their rotation in order. So Charlie Liebrandt, he is the grade 11 with a Z. He'll be pitching against Minnesota Twins, and Jack Morris is going for the Twins. He has a 14 with a Y. He was an 18-game winner, 12-game loser. Just came over from the Tigers this year, and he wanted to always pitch for his hometown Minnesota Twins, and Jack is from St. Paul, Minnesota. Quickly go down the Atlanta Brave lineup today. Lonnie Smith, DH. Number 2 for Atlanta will be Jeff Treadway, second base. Pendleton, third base. Justice in right. Ron Gant in center. Sid Bream, first base. Brian Hunter, left field. Greg Olson catching. And the shortstop is Rafael Belliard. And Liebrandt will be pitching. And we'll go through the Minnesota lineup when they come up to bat. Atlanta is a 39-34 defense, so they are fielding 2 and fielding 2 for team and infield. So let's get ready to play ball. We got a packed crowd today at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. And Jack Morris is all warmed up. The grade 14 right-hander with a Y. And up steps Lonnie Smith. And let's get the 1991 World Series underway. Morris gets the sign. He delivers to Lonnie Smith. Lonnie, 33 is a 0. 25 is a 2. That bounces all the way down to left field corner. Lonnie rounding second. He's going to try for third, and he's going to be safe. Lonnie Smith starts the World Series with a lead-off triple. So we already got some action going on here. Lonnie Smith, third base with nobody out. In Minnesota, they are going to play the infield deep. Up steps Jeff Treadway. Here's the pitch to Treadway. 22 is a 7. With a man on third base. It is going to be a single to left. And Lonnie Smith scores. And Atlanta jumps out to the 1-0 lead. And now batting with Treadway on first base is Tony Pendleton. Nobody out. Here's the pitch to Pendleton. 41-24. Ground ball up the middle. 62 on the shortstop is fielding 2. So it's going to be the ground ball up the middle, double play. It is grabbed by the shortstop, Gagne, over to Knobloch, over to Herbeck, double play. We got 2 outs here in the first inning. With a 1-0 lead by Atlanta. And up steps David Justice. Here's the pitch by Morris. To Justice, 54-32, fly ball, right field. Mack under it, makes the catch. We have 3 down as we go to the bottom of the first. Quickly go down the Minnesota batting order. We got left field, Danny Gladden, second base, Knobloch, center field, Kirby Puckett, DH, Chili Davis, catcher, Brian Harper, right field, Shane Mack, Herbeck, first base, Scott Leas, third base, Greg Gagne, the shortstop. And they'll be going up against Charlie Liebrandt, the grade 11 lefty from Chicago, Illinois. He's all warmed up, and up steps Danny Gladden. Here's the pitch by Liebrandt. 62-13. Swing and a miss. Gladden strikes out. 1 up and 1 away. And up steps Chucky Knobloch. Right-hand hitter. 23 is a 12. 12 is the bouncer to first baseman Bream. Race to the bag. He beats Knobloch to the bag. And we got 2 away. And up steps fan favorite Kirby Puckett. 14's a 30. Fly ball, left field. Hunter back a couple steps. In front of the fence. Makes the catch. 3 up and 3 away. And let's go to the second inning. Atlanta leading 1-0. And up steps Ronnie Gant. Ronnie Gant's the center fielder today for Atlanta. Snake Eyes is a 5. Gant's Morris 14, 15, 16. 5 off to 16. That is going to be a double over third. Ronnie Gant pulls into second base. For the second inning row, leadoff hitter gets in a scoring position. And up steps Sid Bream. These are the single column, single batted jersey cards this got from the game company. Sid Bream is up, the lefty against the righty. Here's the pitch to Sid Bream, 26-32, fly ball right field. Mack is a 3, 55 on the 3, puts him in fielding 2. See if there's a chance of the runner going to third base. The hit number is a 2, so it's 34. It's not going to be deep enough. Ronnie Gant's going to stay on second base with 1 out. And up steps Brian Hunter. He is a right-hand hitter, left-hand fielder. 26-13, fastball. Morris struck him out. That's Morris's first strikeout. And up steps the catcher, Greg Olson. 45-14, up high, ball 4. Olson takes his base. 2 on, 2 away. And up steps the shortstop, Rafael Belliard. 249 hitter in the regular season. 66 is a 0. My, oh my. 63 is a 6. Belliard gets a 6. That's a double to right center. 1 scores. So Gant's going to score. Goes out to the right field. Mack has a 33 arm. To Knobloch with a 32, so 33. Minus Olson's speed. 33 minus 2. He's not very fast. It's 31. That's a 19. He has a 19 chance of scoring with 2 outs. And with a 19 chance of scoring, they're going to send him. 11 through 41 is going to be safe. He's going to be out at the plate. What a throw. Mack to Knobloch to Harper. Guns him down at home. Take a second to put this into the ball stat program I use. A 50-50 chance with 2 outs. Seemed like the thing to do. So they do get the second run. And we are going to the bottom of the second inning with Braves leading 2-0. And up steps Chili Davis from Kingston, Jamaica. 31-14. Chili gets a walk. Man on first base. He's a D18. And up steps Brian Harper. Brian Harper, he's in a hit and run. Brian Harper, 41. 41's a 24 on a hit and run play. Stays out of the double play. On the hit and run play, that's going to be ground out short to first, runner to second. Tried to stay out of the double play and it worked. So we got 1 out. We have Chili Davis on second base, and up steps Shane Mack. Shane Mack, Snake Eyes, is a 3. Right-hand hitter, off to grade 11. It's a swing and a drive deep. Back, back, back. Well, that ball is out of here. That ball is over the left field fence. Shane Mack, 2-run home run, ties this game up. What a blast. Crowd is going crazy as Minnesota bounces back with a 2-run homer to tie this up in the bottom of the second. Liebrandt got the pitch up, and Shane Mack, he unloaded on it. Now we got the lefty on the lefty. Up steps Ken Herbick. 11's going to be a grade 12. 54 in the grade 12. Fly ball, right field, Justice. He's under that one, makes the catch. 2 away. It's Scotty Elias. 64. 14 to 64-14. Base on balls for Elias. 378 on base percentage. Does his job there, and up steps with 2 outs. Up steps Greg Gagne, the shortstop. 52-27, third base. Pendleton, 32's in him fielding 1. This is going to be the quick, take the easy one, third to second. So Minnesota, they come up with a 2-run blast by Mack. And we are going to the top of the third inning with the game tied 2-2. Leading off for Atlanta will be Lonnie Smith. Lonnie tripled his first time up, and he scored the first run. Morris to Smith, 24-13. Struck him out. 1 away. Now batting is Treadway with 1 out. 55 is a 7. Base hit, right field. Treadway on first base. He's an E20 stealing. And up steps Pendleton. Just a straight swing away. 66 is a 1. That ball's gone. That ball's deep, way back. That ball is way gone. 2-run homer for Pendleton. What another blast. 66-1 in Atlanta. They get their 2 runs back, and they take the 4-2 lead. As Morris is getting roughed up here. Minnesota crowd got a little quiet on that one. As the Braves coming in here and doing some damage. Up steps David Justice. 52-27, ground ball, Scotty Elias. Throws him out at first. 2 away. Now batting is Ronnie Gant. 53-15, left field. Gladden's a 2, 16 for the defense. That'll be a fly out to left field. And we are going to bottom of the third with Atlanta leading 4-2. And leading off will be the top of the order. We are back to nicknamed Wrench. Oh, Danny Gladden leading off. 56-34, pops it up on the infield. Belliard on the outfield grass. Puts it away, 1 away. And up steps Knobloch. Flew out to left field his first time up. Here's the pitch to Chucky. 25 is a 10. No handicap. Grade 11 pitcher. Grade 11, we got a 10. Base hit center field. Knobloch on first base. E32. So he cannot steal. So we're gonna hit and run. Kirby's a good hit and run ball player with Knobloch on first base. Here's the hit and run. 21-13. Knobloch caught stealing. Caught stealing on a hit and run play. Puckett's still up. Now we got 2 outs. 64-13. Puckett strikes out. And we are going to top of the 4th inning. Leading off is Sid Bream. Left-hand hitter off Morris. 32-26. Little one hopper. Chucky Knobloch. Throws him out by about 6 steps. Sid Bream does not run very well. So we got 1 away. And up steps Hunter. 35 is a 41. 35, 41 RP board. Dice roll on the RP board is a 53. So we got a 41, 53. That's a 29. That's a strike. Brian Hunter still up. 54, 32, deep right, Mac, back, at the fence, makes the catch. 2 away. And up steps the catcher, Greg Olson. Morris delivers to Olson. 20, 24, 13, curveball, struck him out. And we are going to bottom of the 4th. Atlanta leading 4-2. And leading off is Chili Davis. He walked his first time up. 33 is a 5. Off that grade 11. That's going to be a double over first. Chili on second base with a lead-off double. Minnesota trying to bounce back as they are trailing by 2 in the 4th. Liebrandt pitching to Harper. 52, 27, third base Pendleton. 61 on the 5, third baseman. Puts him in fielding 2 with a man on second. Out runner holds. Third to first. Checks to runner. Fires to first. Davis has to stay on second base with 1 out. Fine defensive play. And up steps Mac. Last time Mac up, he hit a home run. Here's the pitch to Shane Mac. 53. 53 is a 16. That's center field. 12 for the defense of Gant. That's going to be fielding 1. Fly out, Gant. Shallow center field. Comes in flying in there and makes the catch. 2 away. Strong defense. And up steps Kent Herbeck. 43, 29, comebacker. Actually, the first baseman gets it. Pitches, toss over to Liebrandt. Race to the bag. Got him. And we are going to the top of the 5th inning. Braves still leading 4-2 and leading off. Balliard had a huge double last time up and had an RBI. 22 is a 7. Base hit Balliard. Little base hit to left field. Number 9 hitter is 2 for 2. He's a G29. And up steps Lonnie Smith. Here's the pitch to Smith. 56, 34. Man on first. Splitter got him. Morris finally unloaded the splitter. Struck him out. 1 away. But a nasty pitch he's been throwing for years. Up steps Jeff Treadway. 14-30. Routine ball to Gladden. 2 away. Morris is settling down a little bit here. Trying to get a second inning in a row if not giving up any runs. Up steps third baseman. Switch hitter. Pendleton. Snake Eyes is a 0. 63 is a 6. That is a double. Double to right field. Over comes Mac to Knobloch. Knobloch firing home as we got Balliard trying to score. And he's going to have a 35 out of 36 chance of scoring. And they're going to cut it off. They're just going to let him score. So big double. 5-2 lead as they just wanted to keep Pendleton on second base. And up steps Justice. Man on third, 2 outs. 51 is a 9 off to grade 14 with a man on second base. 9 is going to be in there. Single. Pull to right. Single through second. With the 6, it's going to be a 53 to center field. Puckett, 36 arm. Pendleton 36 minus 13 is a 23. 30 chance of scoring. Throw to the plate. 30 out of 36 chance. He is going to be safe. Base hit. Runner scores. And we're going to have a timeout here. It looks like Jack Morris is out of gas. So we'll be back in a minute with the 6-3 lead, 6-2 lead for Atlanta. So Jack Morris cannot make it through the 5th inning, and we got a pitching change. And as Ronnie Gant comes up to bat, the new pitcher will be Terry Leach. He is a grade 8 right-hander, double Z. So Terry Leach is coming in to pitch for Morris. And the first guy to bat against him will be Gant, who's 1 for 2. So we got a man on first base. We got 2 outs. Leach pitching to Gant. So he's a 8. He's a grade 13. 14-15 to the first hitter. Snake Eyes is a 5. Off to grade 15 with a man on first base. That ball could be gone. That ball is gone. It is way deep. It is out of here. He launched it. Snake Eyes is a 5, and he greets Leach with a 2-run blast. And Atlanta's having a party here in Minnesota as they take an 8-2 lead. This full house of Minnesota fans, they are, oh boy, are they disappointed right now. Up steps Sid Green. 64, 41, RP board, 41, dice roll 63, 63, 41 is a 30. That's a foul ball, strike 1. Here's the pitch to Breen. 45, 14, walk Sid. He's an A7. He's really slow. They're not even gonna hold him on. They're gonna dare him to go. Here's the pitch to Hunter. 26, 13. Leach comes back and strikes him out. And we are going to the bottom of the 5th inning. After a crooked 4 spot there, Atlanta takes an 8-2 lead. Leading off from Minnesota here in the bottom of the 5th is Leas, and then we have Gagne, and then the top of the order. Minnesota has some work to do. Liebrandt delivers to Leas. 55 is an 8. Off to grade 11, that is a base hit. Minnesota gets a leadoff single, and up steps the shortstop, Greg Gagne. 22 is an 8, base hit. Off to grade lefty. Off to grade 11, single, runner to second. So we got 2 on and nobody out. Top of the order, Danny Gladden, Minnesota, trying to start a rally here. Lefty pitching to the righty. 53 is a 17, right field. 46 will be fielding 2 in the right field, first and second. It is a hit by pitch. Fills the bases. Against HBO, pitcher a ball, but Liebrandt is not an HBO. So we have the bases loaded here. In the bottom of the 5th. Nobody out. Liebrandt in all kinds of trouble. And they're coming out to talk to him. Up steps the right-hand hitting Knobloch with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 5th. Nobody out. Liebrandt just got some coaching in him, so here we go. Here's the pitch to Knobloch. 61, 36 with the bases loaded. The pitcher, he's a 1. 22, puts him in fielding 2. Wild pitch, runners advance 1 base. The pitcher's 0-1. RP board with the bases loaded 36. My oh my. 36, 52, bases loaded. 36, 52. That's a 29. That's a team. It says game delayed because of rain, but we are in the dome, so it will not be a delay a game. And we'll just call that one a ball. So here we go, Chucky Knobloch. Bases loaded. Nobody out. 53 is a 19. Third base, Pendleton. 45, fielding 1. 19, fielding 1. Deep, fielder's choice. 1 scores, other forced out at third. So Pendleton grabs the ball, runs to third base. Gets the fielder's choice. Third base unassisted. Minnesota gets a run. Atlanta gets an out. Now we have them on first and second with 1 out. And up steps Kirby Puckett. Here's the pitch from Liebrandt to Kirby Puckett. 25 is an 8. Off the left-hand pitcher. First and second, 8. That ball's going to drop in there. Kirby Puckett. As they continue to get the hit. Single over second base. 56, 54. So the base hit. Gladden's in the score. Then we got the right fielder grabbing it. Right fielder is Justice, 32. Minus Knobloch, 17 speed, 15. He easily goes to third base. It is now 8-4. First and third. And Charlie, he's got to be, if you don't get this guy out, this has to be his last batter. We're going to let him pitch to Chili Davis. Here's the pitch. Liebrandt to Davis. 26-13. Struck him out. What a huge strikeout for Charlie Liebrandt. The curveball got him. Now we got 2 away. And up steps Harper. 2 away. 8-4. Here's the pitch to Brian Harper. Pitch to the right-hander. 15 is an 8. First and third. 8. Off the grade 11. That is the fly ball to right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Damage is done. And as we get through the 6th inning, we have a lead of Atlanta 8 and Minnesota 4. Up steps Greg Olson, the right-hand catcher, to bat off the right-hand pitcher. It is a 4-run lead for Atlanta, but it does not feel safe. Here we go. Leach, the double Z pitcher, pitching to Olson. 31 is a 14. Double Z pitcher. That is ball 2. Here's the pitch to Olson. 51 is a 9. Righty on righty. 8 becomes a 10. A 10 off the grade 9 is going to be an out. That's going to be a little pop out to the shortstop. 1 away. Now batting is Belliard. Belliard is 2 for 2. 41, 28, ground ball, Gagne. Throw to first. 2 up and 2 away. Looks like Leach is having a pretty good shutdown inning here. Top of the order. Lonnie Smith. Here's the pitch to Lonnie. 24-13. Struck him out. We are going to the bottom of the 6th. With Atlanta leading 8-4. We have a pitch change for Atlanta here in the bottom of the 6th. They're going to bring in the left-hander from Dublin, Ohio. They're going to bring in Kent Merker. He is a grade 15 with an X. First batter he's going to face is Shane Mack, who is 1 for 2 at a 2-run homer back in the 2nd inning. So Merker warmed up. Here's the pitch to Mack. 33. 33 is a 5. Off to grade 15. Mack starts it off. That ball is off the base of the wall, and Mack pulls into second base with a double as he continues to hit. Now we got the lefty on lefty matchup. Herbeck, grade 16 to Herbeck. Here's the pitch. 63-31, fly ball, center field. Ronnie Gant under it. Makes the catch. one away. Scotty Elias from Yonkers, New York. Here's the pitch. 25 is an 8. Off to grade 15 with a man on second. 8 off to 15. That is a 28. That is to the shortstop. Belliard, fielding one, short to first, runner holds. That'll be 2 away. Now batting is Gagne. Minnesota could use a big hit here. Here's the pitch. Merker to Gagne. 45, 14. Ooh, he walks him. So we got 2 on with 2 outs. And we're going back to the top of the order with Danny Gladdick batting for the 4th time. It's a strikeout, a pop out, and a hit by pitch. And here's the pitch. Merker pitching to the right-hand hitting Gladden. 53, 17, right field, fielding 2 on Justice. There it is again. He is hit by a pitch. Bases are loaded. 2 times in a row, Gladden comes up and gets hit by a pitch. And up steps Chucky Knobloch. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Merker in all kinds of trouble. Here's the lefty pitching to the righty. Chucky Knobloch, 43, 29. Little bouncer. Back to the pitcher. Fires to first. Got him and out of the inning. Little comebacker. And Minnesota threatens but cannot score as we go to the top of the 7th. Coming in to pitch for Minnesota in the 7th inning will be the left-hander, Mark Guthrie. He is a grade 5 lefty with a Y. So they're going to try and bridge an inning with Guthrie here. Up steps Treadway. He's a left-hand hitter, but he's going to stay in the bat against him. He's a -1, so the 5 will become a 6. And here's Guthrie pitching to Treadway. Grade 6, 43 is a 29. Comebacker, Guthrie. Throws it over to first, 1 away. And up steps Tony Pendleton. What's he done today? He has a home run, a double, and he bounced in a double play his first time up. Pendleton, 23. 23 is a 12. Bouncer to first base. Herbick, race to the bag. 2 away. And up steps David Justice. 1 for 3 today. Guthrie delivers to Justice. Lefty on lefty. 55 is an 8. Off to grade 5. Base hit. As Justice is not handicapped. So 2-out single by Justice, and up steps the right-hand hitter Ronnie Gant. 55 is an 8. Base hit. Justice going to hold at second base. Back-to-back singles here with 2 outs in the 7th inning. And up steps Sid Bream. -5, so the 5 becomes a 10. Pitch to Bream. 35 is a 14. Bases are loaded with Braves. As Guthrie gets the first 2 guys out, and now he goes on to load the bases. And coming up the bat will be Brian Hunter. As Brian Hunter comes up the bat, we have a pitching change. They're going to go to Carl Willis. In comes Willis to pitch with the bases loaded with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. As Minnesota's going deeper and deeper into their bullpen. But if they're going to come back, they definitely have to get Hunter out. Here's the pitch. Willis is a 15, so we go 20. 22 to the first hitter. Willis to Hunter. 31 is a 9. Off to 22 with the bases loaded. 29. Comebacker. Willis throws it to first. They threaten, but cannot score. As we are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Leading off for Minnesota in the bottom of the 7th will be Kirby Puckett. He has 1 hit today. Merker out here to pitch his 2nd inning. The left-hander delivers to the right-hand hitting Puckett. Snake eyes. 0. 53 is a 6. And Puckett's going to pull into second base with a stand-up double. Is Minnesota they're still putting some good at-bats together here. So man on second base, nobody out, and up steps Chili Davis. 35 is a 40. The man on second base. 40 is a team number. A team number for Atlanta. The dice rolls a 22, be fielding 1. Pass ball by PB2 and PB3 only. He's a PB1. So we got to use our P board. So 40, man on second, RP board. Man on second. 40, and the dice rolls 53. 53 on the 40 is a 26. Infield number. Infield's fielding 2. Single to center, runner scores. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Pitcher steps on the mound, turns around, throws out. Oh, he throws to third base. The runner missed third base. The run will not count. The runner missed third base. So Chili Davis is on first base. Kirby Puckett is called out as he missed third base. And what is this? A critical mistake here. So Chili Davis on first base. We got 1 out. And up steps Brian Harper. Here's the pitch to Harper. 45. 45's a 14. He walks Harper. Minnesota still trying to put something together here. Because we got 2 on, 1 out, and up steps Shane Mack, who's having a big day so far. Merker delivers to Mack. 62-13, struck him out. What a critical out here for Merker as he tries to get through the 7th inning. And now we got the lefty on lefty matchup. The all-timer, Grant Herbeck, here's the pitch. 35-14, ball 4. Bases are loaded. And coming up the bat is Scotty Leyes as we take a break here in the action. After a long discussion on the mound, they're going to leave Merker in. Merker in to pitch to Leyes with 2 outs. We got 2 outs and the bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th inning. And here's the pitch. Merker pitching to Scotty Leyes. 65-35 with the bases loaded. Little pop-up on the infield. Who's under it? It's drifting to foul territory. And Olsen puts it away. What a critical out. Left him in. They rode it with Merker, and he got through the bottom of the 7th inning. And we are going to the top of the 8th. With Minnesota trailing Atlanta 8-4. And leading off will be the guy they just made the catch there, Olsen. Willis still in there pitching. To Greg Olsen, 43-29, comebacker. Willis, throw to first. 1 away. Up steps Rafael Belliard. The shortstop, 56-34. Willis, fastball, struck him out. 2 away. And now batting, we are back to the top of the order. We are up to Lonnie Smith. Lonnie struck out his last 3 times after tripling his first time up. 51 is a 9. 15 off to 16. 9 is a base hit, Lonnie Smith. So we have a 2-out single. Now batting is Jeff Treadway. 61-24. Ground ball, Gagne, flipped to Knobloch. That was an easy inning for Willis. As we are now going to the bottom of the 8th with Atlanta leading 8-4. Here we are. We are in the bottom of the 8th. Minnesota been battling and battling. It seems like a lot of closer game, but it is a 4-run game. And Atlanta bringing in their 8th inning guy. They're bringing in the left-hander, Mike Stanton, to pitch to the right-hand pitcher, right-hand hitting, Greg Gagne. 25 is a 10. Off to grade 14. 14, 10. That is a base hit. Base hit to center for Gagne. Minnesota continues to put good hits together. And up steps Danny Gladden. Stanton pitching to Gladden. 33 is a 0. 65 is an 8. Base hit, left field. First two guys get base hits here in the bottom of the 8th. As we have a situation where Minnesota will not go away, and up steps Chucky Knobloch. Stanton pitching to Knobloch. 23 is a 12. First base, 63 on the foreman. That is going to be fielding 3. So first and second, fielding 3. Held on, pulls right or straightaway. He is a straightaway hitter. Single, runners advance, 2 bases. Base hit, right past Bream. Gagney's going to score. Gladden's going all the way to third. It is now an 8-5 game. Nobody out still. 8-5. Up steps Kirby Puckett. Left-handed Stanton delivers to Puckett. 63-31. Center field. Ron Gant's going to be fielding 2 out in center field. Ronnie Gant grabs it. 52 is the hit number. 30 arm. 30 minus Knobloch. 13. Sacrifice fly to center field. Another run for Minnesota. Finally gets an out, but it's 8-6. And they're looking like they may have to go to their closer pretty quick. They're going to give Stanton another out here. 8-6, 1 out. Up steps Chili Davis. 66 is a 1. It's deep. It's far. It's gone. And this game is tied up in the bottom of the 8th. Oh my golly. Chili Davis unloads a 2-run homer. And this packed house is going friggin' crazy. As we are tied at 8 in the bottom of the 8th inning. And we got a timeout here in Minnesota. As this crowd, like I said, it is a wild, wild place. As this game is tied up in the bottom of the 8th at 8-8. Both teams with 13 hits. Another pitching change. Here comes Jim Clancy in to pitch for Atlanta. He's the grade 7 right-hander. Pitching to Harper. With 1 out. 33 is a 0. 23 is a 6. Harper doubles. And Minnesota just keeps getting the base hits. Shane Mack up. With the 1 out and a go-ahead run on second base. Clancy pitching to Mack. 24-13 strikeout. Finally gets the second out of the inning. And up steps Kent Herbick. The righty facing the lefty. Man on second. 2 outs. 53. Second base. Treadway. Fielding 2. Fielding 2 on Treadway. First on air, runner to third. Air, Treadway. Atlanta Braves are getting rattled. Can Clancy get out of this inning? So first and third, 2 outs, and up steps the right-hand hitting Scotty Leyes. Here's the pitch to Leyes. 45-14. Walks, the bases loaded. And we have a bat-around inning here in the 8th inning. Pandemonium here in Minnesota at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. The guy that started it off way back when with a base hit is Gagney. He's up for the second time in the inning. Here's the pitch to Gagney. Snake Eyes is a 0. 36 is a 6 with the bases loaded. Gagney, double to right. Harper's going to score. Herbick's going to score. Leyes is going to score. He clears the bases. Double. Clears the bases. Greg Gagney clears the bases. And Minnesota comes up with a 7 spot and take an 11-8 lead. Oh my. Unbelievable events happening here in Minnesota. as Atlanta just could not get the outs. Clancy pitching to Gladden. 51 is a 9. Grade 7 becomes a grade 8 with a man on second base. And we got the 9, ground ball, short to first. Finally out of the inning, but we have Minnesota with an 11-8 lead as we go to the top of the 9th. Oh my, what a classic baseball game. Who would have foresaw this happening? We're going to the 9th inning. We got Aguilera coming in to pitch for the Minnesota Twins in front of 55,108 fans here in the Metrodome, as they're just going crazy as they saw their Twins come back with a 7 spot to take an 11-8 lead to the 9th inning. And upcoming for Atlanta will be Pendleton, Justice, and Gant. Let's see if they can put anything together against a grade 18 right-hander. Rich Aguilera. Up steps Pendleton. 32-26. Ground ball. Second base. Chucky Knobloch throws it to first. 1 away. In the top of the 9th. And now batting is David Justice. Here's the pitch to Justice. 52-27. Fastball. Struck him out. 2 away. Atlanta is stunned. Twins are 1 out away from winning Game 1 of the World Series. Here's the pitch to Ronnie Gant. 51. 51 is a 9. The righty off the righty. 18 becomes a 20. 20 off the grade 9. Fly ball, center field. Kirby pocket under it. Makes the catch. Unbelievable. The Twins come back and win this game. 11-8. And we'll be back in a minute with the happy totals for all these ravenous Minnesota Twin fans. So in a game here in Minnesota that pretty much had a little bit of everything out of all the hits, we had a total of 28 hits. 13 of them were extra base hits, including 4 home runs, 2 by each team. Morris started. He wasn't very effective. 4 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs, followed by Leach. Then Guthrie come in, and Willis comes in and gets the win. And the save goes to Rich Aguilera. And for Atlanta, Charlie Liebrandt pitched 5 innings. He had the big lead and he could not hold it. Merker come in, pitched 2 innings. He actually held him down, but then Stanton, he come in. Then they brought in Clancy, as they were just running out of arms in the bullpen. So after falling behind, 4, 5, 6, 8-2, a 2 spot in the 5th, and 7 runs in the 8th inning to put them ahead 11-8, and Aguilera comes in there to nail it down. Top hitters in the game. Gant had 3 hits for Atlanta. Smith, Treadway, Pendleton, and Justin, and Belliard all had 2 hits. Chili Davis led Minnesota with 3 hits. Knobloch, Puckett, and Mack had 2 hits. Gagne had 3 hits too, and he had the big one there. He had the bases clear and double in the bottom of the 8th to put Minnesota ahead. So that is it here from Game 1 at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome, as we'll get ready for Game 2 tomorrow with the final Minnesota 11, Atlanta 8. If you listened to this one, I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, keep playing Appa. Now more than ever, you never know what might happen. Thank you and have a good day. Hello there, Bob here from Bay City, Michigan. Hope you enjoyed the video today. And if you enjoyed this video, please push like or even subscribe for more videos. And if there's anything you would like to see, any other World Series you'd like to see, just put a note in the comments and I'll see if I can get to it. Thanks, everybody. Keep enjoying Appa and enjoy your day. Bye.